10 Weird Dog Behaviors. Explained what your dog is really trying to tell you. Does your dog ever tilt their head like they're questioning your life choices, or spin in endless circles before lying down? These quirky habits might seem bizarre, but they're your dog's way of communicating with you. Stick around, because today we're uncovering 10 weird dog behaviors that will completely change the way you see your furry best friend. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll be saying, "Oh, so that's what you've been trying to tell me." Hey there, dog lovers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of our four-legged friends. If you're passionate about understanding your dog and building a deeper connection, you're in the right place. Before we dig into today's topic, do us a quick favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a wag-worthy video. Let's unlock the secret language of dogs together. Dogs are amazing creatures, brimming with personality and quirks that often leave us scratching our heads in amusement, or sometimes concern. But have you ever wondered why your dog does some of the strange things they do? Every behavior they exhibit is part of a deeper communication system. Rooted in instinct, they're passed as pack animals, or even as a response to their environment. Dogs rely heavily on body language, actions, and their unique behaviors to tell us how they feel, what they want, and even how they perceive the world around them. As humans, it's easy to misinterpret these behaviors or dismiss them as mere oddities. However, taking the time to decode them can be a game changer. Not only will you understand your furry friend better, but you'll also be able to address their needs more effectively and build an unshakable bond of trust and love. Think of it this way. Every tail wag, bark, and quirky habit is a little puzzle piece that, when put together, paints a full picture of your dog's emotional world. So, let's jump into these 10 weird dog behaviors and discover what your dog has been trying to tell you all along. 1. The head tilt. When your dog tilts their head, they're not just showing off how adorable they are, though we admit it's irresistibly cute. This behavior is actually their way of improving their ability to hear and process sounds. Dogs have a slightly different ear structure than humans, so tilting their head helps align their ears to pick up sounds more clearly. It's also believed that they may be reading our facial expressions better by doing this, as tilting their head gives them a clearer view of our eyes and mouth. Essentially, they're trying to understand you better, whether it's deciphering the tone of your voice, focusing on a command, or just being curious about your conversation. So, next time your dog tilts their head, know that they're genuinely paying attention, and maybe even trying to solve a little mystery about you. 2. The zoomies. You've probably seen it before. Your dog suddenly explodes into a burst of energy, zipping around the room or yard like their paws are on fire. This phenomenon, affectionately called the zoomies, is their way of releasing pent-up energy. But it's more than just exercise, it's pure, unfiltered joy. Dogs often experience the zoomies after a bath, during playtime, or even when they've been confined for too long and need to stretch out their legs. It's their way of saying, "I'm happy, I'm free, and life is great." While it's amusing to watch, make sure they're in a safe area where they won't hurt themselves or knock over valuables. Remember, the zoomies aren't a sign of anything bad. It's simply their way of celebrating life in the most dog-like way possible. 3. Circling before lying down. Ever notice your dog spinning in circles before finally lying down? While it might look like they're just being indecisive, this behavior actually dates back to their wild ancestors. In the wild, wolves would circle to flatten grass, snow, or leaves, creating a comfortable sleeping spot and checking the area for potential predators or threats. Though your dog doesn't need to worry about predators in your cozy living room, the behavior is deeply ingrained in their DNA. It's also thought to help them find the perfect position to lie down, ensuring their body feels supported. So, while it might look like a silly habit, it's actually a sophisticated mix of instinct and comfort-seeking. 4. Eating grass. When your dog starts nibbling on grass like it's a gourmet salad, you might find yourself wondering if something's wrong. While many believe this behavior is a sign of illness, it's not always the case. Dogs eat grass for various reasons. It could be to aid digestion, add fiber to their diet, or even out of boredom. Some experts also suggest it's a throwback to their ancestors, who consumed the stomach contents of herbivorous prey. However, if your dog eats grass excessively and vomits frequently, it's worth checking with a vet, as it could signal an underlying issue. Otherwise, a little grass nibbling here and there is usually harmless, and may just be part of their quirky personality.
Bitte.
5. Staring at you while pooping. Few things are more awkward than making direct eye contact with your dog while they're doing their business. But don't be quick to assume it's random or accidental. Dogs are incredibly vulnerable when they're defecating because their focus is entirely on the task at hand. In the wild, this would be the perfect moment for a predator to strike. By locking eyes with you, your dog is seeking reassurance and protection. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I trust you to have my back." While it might feel a bit strange, take it as a compliment. Your dog sees you as their ultimate guardian.
Bitte.
6. Sitting on your feet. When your dog decides that your feet are the perfect throne, it's more than just a convenience for them. It's a sign of affection and ownership. Sitting on your feet is a way for dogs to stay close to you while also marking you as theirs. Dogs have scent glands in their paws, and this behavior leaves their unique scent on you, signaling to other animals or people that you're part of their pack. It's also comforting for them, as being physically close to you provides a sense of safety and warmth. So the next time your dog uses your feet as a seat, enjoy the love and maybe invest in some comfy shoes. 7. Hiding under the bed during storms. Storms can be a terrifying experience for dogs. The loud thunder, bright flashes of lightning, and changes in atmospheric pressure all trigger their fight or flight response. When your dog hides under the bed, they're seeking a safe enclosed space where they can feel protected from what they perceive as danger. This behavior is rooted in survival instincts, as wild animals often seek out dens or caves during threatening situations. To help your dog during storms, try creating a safe zone with soft blankets, calming scents, and soothing music to drown out the noise.
Bitte.
8. Bringing you gifts. Whether it's a chewed-up shoe, a slobbery toy, or even a random object they found outside, dogs love bringing their humans gifts. This behavior stems from their pack mentality. In the wild, dogs and wolves often share food or items of value with their pack members to strengthen social bonds. When your dog brings you something, they're showing affection and saying, "You're part of my pack, and I want to share this with you." It might not always be the gift you want, but it's certainly a token of love. 9. Barking at their reflection. When your dog sees their reflection in a mirror or window and starts barking, they're not admiring their good looks. They think it's another dog invading their territory. Unlike humans, dogs don't always recognize themselves in mirrors. To them, the reflection is a rival that doesn't respond to their barks or body language, which can make it even more frustrating. Over time, many dogs learn to ignore their reflection, but for others, the mystery dog remains an endless source of curiosity.
Bitte.
10. Sleeping in weird positions. From sprawling belly up to curling into a tiny ball, your dog's sleeping positions say a lot about how they feel. When they sleep on their back with their paws in the air, it's a sign they feel completely safe and trust their environment. Curling up, on the other hand, is a protective position that helps conserve body heat, common in colder weather or unfamiliar settings. Pay attention to their sleeping habits, as it can give you clues about their comfort, mood, and even health. Dogs are endlessly fascinating, aren't they? Their quirky behaviors are just one of the many reasons we love them. Now that you know what your dog is trying to tell you, your bond can only grow stronger. Which behavior surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, pour that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your fellow dog lovers. Let's spread the love and knowledge about our furry companions. Until next time, give your pup an extra belly rub for us.